esa semilla que ya estamos sembrando, the seed that was planted has now nourished. And I just want to tell you, you're it. You're exactly, I think, what they see in every student, or saw in every student. And, I want to congratulate you because you can't get a better home instead to have that seed come here and just shine. So, thank you. That was powerful. I just got off a plane recién, vengo del aeropuerto Salt Lake. I came from the state of Washington. Ellos están, they're starting Latinos in Action. And before that, it was in Portland. And before that, I was in Orlando, just going. And in Orlando, there's a lot of Puerto Ricans. And let me just say that Wasatch High was the 5th school to start Latinos in Action. And when they announced it, they said, you gotta meet the teacher. And I was like, yes, I gotta meet her. And I came over here ready to meet Miss Zelaya. And man, energy, love, just happiness more than anything, but also, she was real. Like, I would say, hey, we're gonna run this way. And she's like, no. Okay. If you know her, she's like, she put me in my place. She's like, oh, we're gonna run it like this. And I'm like, está bien. She was awesome. She was the real deal. She loved, but she also loved with tough love as well. And her students knew that. They knew that she cared about them, and she was gonna have their back. But at the same time, she was real. I enjoyed. But let me just say this: we Latinos in Action, we're now in about 300 schools in 13 different states. Wasatch was the 5th, and every time a principal or a superintendent says to me, what do we look for in a teacher? ¿Qué maestra escogemos? And I always think, Ms. Zelaya, Nana, because those are the teachers, and I always say this, we need tough love, we need assertiveness, we need a teacher that kids are going to gravitate to in your school, right? And if you think of that description, those are the teachers we're honoring today. And I will say it over and over, they're amazing. I was listening to the song, that salsa, thank you for that number. It said, voy a vivir el momento, and they definitely did that. Para entender el destino, para encontrar el camino. Voy a reír, voy a bailar, voy a vivir, voy a gozar. That's totally them. They lived it to the fullest, and the kids felt it, and then they returned it the same. What she gives, and I'm going to say what they gave to students, is still shining, because I walked in here and I saw Bayan, I saw Valeria, and I saw these different families that continue to grow within the programming. Now there's 2 strong Latinos in Action programs here at the middle schools in Heber, and they're some of our most powerful Latino in Action programs, and they started because of the program here, because of these amazing teachers and what they did. Right? And just gravitates, their energy is amazing. They empower young people, they give them the voice, they allow them to shine. And they did so much to teach us everything that we need to know as an organization to continue to grow. I just want to finish by just saying to the young people today, if you're here a la juventud, que si ellas estuviesen aquí, what they would love is for you to continue to raise your voice, to be empowered by and through education, to continue your education. You know what they were about. That's what they were about, to help you understand where you're headed and do it through education, and also obviously do it with your family. So make sure you continue that legacy that they created here. And I just want to say that, I think of these teachers when I say this, I really believe that true leadership True leadership doesn't necessarily come from those who seek a position, but from those who can position themselves to serve those who seek. Let me say that again, and I really believe they did this. True leadership doesn't necessarily come from those who seek a position, but from those who can position themselves to serve those who seek. And our communities, nuestras comunidades, they seek so many things, and these two teachers always positioned themselves. We always found them where they needed to be. Those are our leaders, and I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to know them and rub shoulders with them. Thank you.